What is up, everybody? Crypto Hedge here with a very quick update. I'm going to be loading in the browser in just a minute. I want to gather some people into this live stream so we can see what's up. What's up, Jimbo Slice? Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a relatively quick update. Make sure to tune in for my live stream conference with Charlie Lee, which is going to be tomorrow, Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we're going to talk about Litecoin today, guys. It's getting crazy. What's up, Paul? We need me. You guys need me around. What's up? What's up? What's up, Peter? Nice to see you. 1K by the end of next year. I wouldn't doubt it. 1K by the end of next year. I wouldn't doubt it. Let me load in the browser real quick so that we can get started. Man, it's getting exciting. I told you guys my forecast. It's getting crazy. Let me load this in real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in. There we go. Got the browser open. Oh, this is getting crazy. Litecoin hit above $60, and it actually reached over $63. We're seeing some consolidation, but I think it's just really not. I mean, it's very temporary consolidation. I think it's going to continue to go up, honestly. I think Korea is just getting into the pool. I think Monday will probably be a big day for Litecoin. It's just getting started. We saw over 50, I think we hit $55 for Litecoin yesterday, and then today we hit, this morning it was like $58 and it hit $60, and now it hit $63. It's getting insane, guys. It's getting insane. What is up, everybody? Let's see how many people we got tuning in right now. We have 39 people watching right now. Make sure to smash that like button. Litecoin's your safe haven, as always. Finally making some gains with Litecoin. Eventually, we'll sell for IOTA. I'm actually not a fan of IOTA, unfortunately. I know some people like IOTA, but I probably won't be picking up any IOTA. I think that personally, I think it's hype. Because I've spoken with a few people that I guess you can call them insiders, and they've told me that IOTA really is not, it doesn't have any technological advancements compared to Ethereum or Bitcoin. It's basically a conversion coin, which makes it more complex. So I probably won't be getting into it. It doesn't have actual software or code that's superior, if you will. So that's my personal take on IOTA. But what's the estimate by the end of the year? What's up, Andrew Song? What's up, everybody? Subscribe and smash that like button. What's up, Andrew? Nice to see you. Hey, what's up, man? Do you think Litecoin will pull an XMR in the next few days and triple? That could be a very good chance. I think that Monday we're going to see some pumps with Litecoin. And I think it's just getting started, to be quite honest. You know, we have Ethereum Classic. We have Litecoin that didn't get pumped by Korea yet. And I think that Korea is pumping Litecoin first. So I guess you could get some gains with Litecoin and then pop yourself into Ethereum Classic when Korea decides to pump that coin. But I mean, it's getting rowdy, and I think that Litecoin is honestly just getting started. I mean, we saw support with Litecoin around $40 to $45 for a good while. It was moving sideways, and then it shot up to $51 and $55 and $60 just this morning, and now it's already hit $63 today. I really want to make like an actual video and publish it on my YouTube to let all the new people watching right now, all of my calls that I have, I've made consistent calls, even down to the fact that Charlie Lee was going to sell his Bitcoin Cash and buy only Litecoin with it. I made a video. If you look at my video that has my Litecoin forecast and it says $70 in the title, if you watch that video, literally everything I said in that video is coming to fruition at this exact moment, which is crazy. So I'm probably going to make a video, edit it, and then publish it just to like toot my own horn, because I want people to know that I made these calls. I mean, you know, I don't want people to take credit for the calls that I've made. It's not a big deal, but I just want people to understand that I made these calls, and I'm not trying to be pompous. It's just, you know, when I make a call and then someone tries to steal it like they made the call, it's like, dude, come on. Like, I've been saying this, I said this forecast a month ago, so nothing's new. But you guys are going to see my email. This is a spam email, so don't get excited. Well, we're gonna check out Coinigy so we can look at the charts. I have to keep making Coinigy accounts because I don't want to use my real Coinigy for live streams. But we'll check it out real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys, I mean, you guys need to follow my Twitter account. It's @CryptoHedge_. You guys can see for yourself. I mean, everyone is noticing that like my calls have been spot on since day one. It's Charlie Lee. We need to go over to Twitter so I can show you that Charlie Lee tweeted about Bitcoin Cash, and he said that he sold all his Bitcoin Cash for Litecoin, not even Bitcoin. He just bought Litecoin with his Bitcoin Cash, and I told you guys that. Oh my gosh, all the way down to the freaking T, guys. It's kind of funny. It's kind of creepy how accurate I was. I mean, I know that I'm tooting my own horn right now, and I'm being overbearing, but like, it's kind of weird how accurate I was. It's a little weird. It's like I'm a Charlie Lee whisperer, guys. But oh man, this is funny. My Twitter has been blowing up. I have over 1,200 followers on Twitter. I made this Twitter 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, guys. That's incredible. But you guys can see right here, and like people know that I'm making these calls. And I'm just retweeting like the people that right here have been spot on. People are just calling me out. And this is the video right here. Litecoin $70 August, Litecoin forecast. I literally pan out everything that I think that was going to happen in the month of August. And it happened at the end of August, which we're approaching the end right now. But this video is like creepy how accurate I was. But yeah, man, call me the Charlie Lee whisperer. I'm loving the support on my channel. You guys are awesome. Like, you guys are the only reason why I keep coming on and doing these live streams. And I know people get pissed off and they like boycott my channel because my live streams are so long. They're like, oh yeah, no one's gonna watch a 2-hour video, blah blah blah. But you know what? If you take the time and you actually watch them, at least the ones that have a lot of views and a lot of content, like the video right here, you would be like looking at me now like, oh my gosh, this guy is a genius. But I mean, if you didn't get to see that video until now, it's unfortunate. But I've been telling you guys, no, I told you guys to buy it at $43, $44 when it was kissing the uptrend line. We can load the chart in. I mean, the charts are the same. I haven't changed these charts. You can see that I haven't changed them. My forecast, where's my forecast? I have the speculation too, and the stair stepping. These have all been, this is like the 15th of August when I made these charts. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so accurate. Look at that forecast. The last time I edited this chart, you can see right here, last modified, 8/15/2017. And look at that. We came in with the descension and the uptrend line. It kissed the uptrend line, was $43, $44. And then bam, look at that forecast. It looks like we're going to be seeing a percentage-based jump from the looks of it. But I really think that $65 to $67 is the soft spot. I told you guys that. I really think that it's going to be $65, $67 by the end of August. And you can see right here, the green line. It's really trying to make its way up to $65, $67. It's already made its way up to $63, but it's retraced. So the candlestick ended before that. But we're seeing some great growth just in the past 24 hours. I mean, you guys can see for yourself. I didn't just make this chart, guys. I did not just make this speculation. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I've been showing you guys this since day one. Y'all need to smash that like button, tip my channel. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, guys. Get the real stuff. Stop following these copycats that wannabe. They're wannabes. I don't want to be a wannabe. But you know, my followers know that I've been keeping it real with you guys since day one. I'm not playing games. We're balling. All of my followers are balling. We know what's up. I'm here with you guys, man. I'm here to make those profits with you. Like you guys can see, I did not modify this chart. This is all the same. We had this stair stepping, retracement to kiss the uptrend line, just like we saw right here, and it broke out, and bam, right there, last modified on the 15th of this month. Y'all need to subscribe to my channel and get the real deal, my friends. It's getting rowdy. I'm getting so excited. I mean, you guys know how passionate I am. I mean, it's not like I'm talking out of my ass. You guys know how passionate I am about not only my channel, not only my followers, but also my involvement in cryptocurrencies. You guys know that I have a full-time job, you know, in the real estate industry, but I do take the time aside because I do manage other people's money and also my own money to get the most profits, and it's just getting started. Look at this. It's getting crazy. It's getting, and this is a percentage-based jump, 91%. And if you do another percentage-based jump right here, following the exact dual pattern from the previous pump, from the stair stepping, you can see that if it's going to be a percentage-based jump, we could be approaching like $90 by the end of this month, probably. I mean, I did not change, like I said, I didn't change this chart. You can see it last modified on the 15th. I made this chart actually before the 15th. I modified it before that too. Like I made this chart when I made that prediction at the beginning of this month. I told you what's up. I told you so. I keep telling people, I'm like, I told you so. But yeah, you can see the red line right here is where I think that it's going to go by the end of the month, and it looks like it's very well going to make that jump to $65 to $67 at least. But I think next month, I just have a really good feeling. I have a really good feeling we could see triple-digit Litecoin in September. Okay, so maybe, you know, this month I told you guys what's up. I said $65, $67 Litecoin. Could be more by the end of the month. I mean, it's only the 27th. We still have a few more days of August, and we're in a nice pump right now, pumping large. You could probably throw a swing into this trade. I don't know if I'm going to throw a swing into this trade because I don't even think Korea has gotten started yet, my friends. I don't even think Korea has gotten started. I think they're just warming up. You know, it's getting steamy. But I think September for sure. I just really think that we're going to see triple-digit Litecoin. But, you know, it's really fun to ride this ride with you guys. And I mean, I can't thank you enough for the support I've been getting on not only Twitter, but my YouTube channel. So you guys are really awesome. You guys are awesome. All 90 sounds sexy. Hey, Hedge, how do I send money to you to manage? I'm actually not opening up any doors to that. I haven't allowed anyone to, from YouTube at least, to invest in my collective fund that I have. I might be opening the doors to that in the future, but yeah, I'm not looking into that right now. I don't want to open those doors just yet. Just so people know, we do not have the ability to call the price. We should just stop and listen. I love that. I love that tweet about I effing told you. OMG, quoting Charlie's pump. Yeah, I told you. We can go look at Charlie Lee's tweet. I'm not trying to be pompous, guys. I'm not trying to be pompous. But you have to give me credit on the fact that I called every single thing out since the very beginning. And I'm not, you know, like I said, I feel like I guess I'm trying to squeeze and pump the recognition that I should be getting, but I am, because it's kind of creepy. I mean, look at this right here. Charlie Lee, I am biased because I created Litecoin. This was just last night, this early morning, 1:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm biased because I created Litecoin that I said I sold all my Bitcoin Cash and bought Litecoin with it. Charlie Lee never said that he was going to sell his Bitcoin Cash and just buy Litecoin with it. He said that he was going to sell his Bitcoin Cash and buy Bitcoin and Litecoin with it. And I told you guys that when Charlie Lee does sell his Bitcoin Cash, we're going to be seeing a new all-time high. And right when he posted this, we saw a new all-time high with Litecoin. It's crazy to see. And I'm just excited. I hope you guys got to ride this wave with me. And I think it's really just getting started, to be honest. But I'm just super, super excited. I told you guys that I sold my swing bag of Lisk. You know, it's consolidating right now, but I actually sold the top. Literally, right when it hit the top, I sold it, and I tweeted about it. And I said that I sold at the top, and I bought Litecoin and Vertcoin with my proceeds from my swing bag of Lisk. I still have my original Lisk that I bought a while back. I bought my original Lisk before $1, but I've been just hodling that Lisk for a while. You guys know my top picks from my very first video. They've always been the same. They haven't changed. But yeah, I mean, I think Lisk still has a lot of room to grow. I mean, we can see the bull flags forming. So, I mean, if you want to keep hodling your Lisk and not sell it, by all means, I mean, that's fine. I think that it's going to continue to go up. But I sold out on my swing bag because I know that Litecoin has a lot more potential to grow insanely. I mean, look, some people think it's finishing a cup and handle right now. Which could be the case, but I think that, you know, if you bought in at $43, $44, you guys saw how stable this price was for a little while. That was perfect time to get in, and then bam. And then we talked about Korea. We talked about Korea buying cryptocurrencies because they already pumped 5 out of the 7 coins that are on the Bithumb exchange. We know Korea has been dumping loads of money into the cryptocurrency community. So thank you, Spencer. Thank you for tuning in, man. What's up, James? Thank you for tuning in. Charlie interview is going to be awesome tomorrow. Absolutely. The reason why we had to postpone the interview or the conference with Charlie Lee on my channel was because Charlie Lee got sick. But I'm actually, tomorrow I'm going to have Charlie Lee on the Google Hangout. It's going to be a Google Hangout interview. I'm going to have Charlie Lee on the Hangout, and I'm also going to have, I think his name is Jason. He's the founder of the Litecoin Community Alliance, which I'm a member of. So he's going to be joining me as well, kind of to voice himself in the live stream, but he's also going to talk about the Litecoin Community Alliance because it's a big part, and Charlie Lee has recognized it as an actual alliance for Litecoin, so it's really good stuff. But what time is the Charlie Lee interview tomorrow? It's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. The link is actually on my Twitter. Charlie Lee also retweeted the link. He's been retweeting my tweets, which is awesome. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. My phone is just blowing up from new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, man. You guys are awesome. What's up? What's up? I'm going to check out the chat box, and then we can talk a little more. The anger. I spoke with you on the Litecoin Community Alliance Slack. Is it the anger or the anger? The anger. You're from Norway. I spoke with you on the Slack. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to see all the same faces and also some new faces. What's up, Danny from the blockchain? Nice to have you. Seeing all my awesome mods in here. What's up, JP Evergreen? What's up, Jason? We are balling. Balling together. Constantly. What's up, Corey? What's up, David? Norman, you asked, do you guys think they will dump Litecoin and we should take profits? I'm actually not profit taking. And actually, this is like the first time, and I'm being honest, this is the first time that I've actually been fearful to swing trade my Litecoin. I'm usually very comfortable when I do a swing, and I swing usually every time we hit a new all-time high. But I think that, honestly, I think that it's going to continue to go up. We can see that the constant bull flags and constant growth. I think it's really just getting started, and I'm going to hodl for a little longer until I check the charts and see maybe if I can do a successful swing. But, you know, I've been wanting to do a swing because it's like, oh my gosh, we hit a new all-time high, but I'm just not going to swing it until I know I can go in with a successful swing. And I'll probably tweet about it, not necessarily make a YouTube live. But, yeah, I got to say, this is definitely the first time that I've been a little fearful of making a swing because of the number one, the volatility and the undetermined outcome with Korea. I mean, Korea just, when they jump in, and it just pumps really fast and really hard, and there's no stopping it, and there's, you know, no technical analysis can, you know, change the fact that that's going to happen. And it, you know, people have been caught off guard. They've been caught by surprise with Bitcoin Cash pumping up, with Bitcoin pumping up, with Ethereum pumping up, and most importantly, Dash. You saw Dash was like $200, and it pumped up to like, what did it pump up to? It pumped up to yeah, over $300, $350. So Korea not only pumped it up 2x, double the price, but it's continuing to pump it up. It's still pumping. Korea's still pumping Dash. It's kind of crazy. But I think Litecoin is next. And I want to make another analogy. This is kind of interesting. I don't know why. I don't know how like my mind works, but I just kind of put 2 and 2 together. And this is something that I thought about. So you guys know that recently I bought a Bitmain Antminer D3 because I want to start mining. I told you guys on my channel I was going to buy one, and they did a recent release. We can actually go to the Twitter account, Bitmain's Twitter account. They did a release for the D3, and now the D3 is a Dash miner. That's the type of miner it is. So I bought in right here, August 17th. No, that's not August 17th. It was before that. I think right here. Yeah, so August 15th, they released the Antminer D3, another batch. And then they released another batch, okay? And before that, they released another batch. And these are all Dash coins. Now, it kind of makes me think that Bitmain is releasing these batches And I'm not gonna get my Antminer D3 until November. That's when it's gonna be shipped out to me. But I feel like they're releasing these batches, and somehow, if you put two and two together, they released the D3 Antminer. You're not gonna get it till November, but in the meantime, Dash is pumping like there's no tomorrow. So Bitmain, they already have a warehouses of Antminer D3s mining Dash. So they released the new batch. That's not going to get shipped out till November, but Dash is pumping in price like crazy. Bitmain is making tons of money mining Dash from these pumps. And we could see Dash consolidate or maybe retrace, especially by the time I get my miner, which is kind of making me think. And then you can see right here, August 23rd, they released a new batch of Antminer L3 Pluses, which is the Litecoin miner. And then shortly thereafter, look at Litecoin. Litecoin's starting to pump. So I think triple digits is just a block away. It's just around the corner. And we're seeing that they're releasing new batches of the Antminer L3 Plus. And when they released it, what Litecoin was like $45. So the people that are ordering these Antminer L3 Pluses are not going to get them until I think November or later. And I think that Litecoin is going to shoot up in price because Bitmain has warehouses dedicated to the Antminer L3 Plus and only mining Litecoin. And I think that they're going to make tons and tons of money off mining Litecoin before these shipments go out, which is maybe due in part why the price is pumping, or maybe they know the price is going to pump, so they're releasing batches and then they're going to be shipped out after, and it won't be as profitable. If you put two and two together, it kind of makes sense. I know that I'm not making the most sense. I'm not reading a script right now. I'm not reading anything. I'm just kind of speaking my mind. But it makes sense. Dash pumped up, and they just a couple weeks ago released the D3, which is the Dash miner. And Bitmain is basically the monopoly of mining, not only Bitcoin, but Litecoin as well. And then we can see with the L3 Plus, and the price is pumping up quite nicely. Every 5 hours, we see that Litecoin takes on a new all-time high. That's what I've been seeing in the past 48 hours. Every 5 or 6 hours, we see a new pump. Like last night, I was checking the price. It hit $60 last night, and then it retraced to $58, and it was like $58 for hours. And I'm like looking at the numbers. I'm like, when is it gonna pump up again? And then I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, Litecoin is $60. No, it wasn't. Litecoin last night was $55, and I was like, when is it gonna pump up? And then this morning it was $60. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't it nice to make money while you sleep? Isn't it nice to wake up to profits? It's freaking awesome, guys. But thank you guys so much. Jake is asking, is it a bad time to jump on Lisk now that it's up a lot more since your last video? I know I made a video about Lisk going to the moon at $2.54. Hopefully you guys were able to get into that trade. I made a video about Lisk going to the moon because of the rebranding. I was like one of the first YouTubers to announce the rebranding. It seems like a lot of other YouTubers, I don't want to discount other YouTubers, but it seems like a lot of them mention things or publish things on YouTube after I already say them, but it's not a big deal. I don't care, and I'm not trying to take the credit for it. The more YouTubers that talk about cryptocurrencies, the more adoption we see, the more profits we see. So all in all, that's amazing. Lisk needs a pullback. I think that Lisk, honestly, I think it could still pump a little bit more. We saw some retracement yesterday. I told you guys I sold at the top. You guys can see my Twitter post. Definitely take into account that analogy that I made with Bitmain miners, with Dash, and now Litecoin's pumping. But yeah, you guys can see I sold. It was kind of a funny Twitter post. It's a funny tweet. Sold my Lisk, and I sold it at the top, literally at the top. And then I bought Litecoin and Vertcoin, and I'm over here relaxing with my fat bags of Segwit coins. But I think Lisk still has a lot of room to grow, honestly. I just wouldn't buy the top personally, but I think that we could see probably, over $7, probably like $10 Lisk. The rebranding happens, and it probably could go up. I mean, it could go up to like $30, and we can see the same thing that happened with NEO. We saw NEO was at $10. Right after they rebranded, it was at like $10. And then it pumped up to $55. And then since then, it's been retracing. I don't have a trade-in for NEO or a position to buy in for NEO just yet. I'm just holding off. I'm hopeful to buy it at the lowest price. I still have my NEO that I bought when it was called Ant Shares at $6 a share. That's when I bought it a while back. Not even a while back, a few months back, when it was at $6 a share before the big correction with Bitcoin. That's when I got into Ant Shares. But I sold off my swing bag at $55 at the top, like I did with Lisk. But I think Lisk, like I said, still could grow quite a bit because of the rebranding. It still hasn't even rebranded yet, so it's really kind of early. We're seeing a pre-pump right now, so I think it's a safe bet. I mean, you can get in if you want. It's consolidating. I think we're going to see more growth with Lisk. You can either hold, or you can, I mean, sell and buy Litecoin if you want to ride the Litecoin wave. But it's always good to diversify and have a little bit of everything. I don't think you can go wrong with Lisk right now. I don't think you can go wrong with Litecoin at all. Not even a little bit. I think Litecoin's solid. I hope you guys got in. I hope you guys got in from a while back. You guys know that I've been advocating Litecoin forever and a day. But and then Vertcoin, we can check out Vertcoin. We can see Vertcoin has been retracing a little bit. But let's check out Vertcoin. It hasn't had a lot of 24-hour volume either. Okay, yeah, we can see that it's kind of picking up some momentum. Yeah, it fell below 20,000 Satoshis. I've been watching Vertcoin very closely this entire morning. So I bought a lot of my Vertcoin right here at 12,000 Satoshis. I bought it at like 40 cents before the conference that I had with the lead developer of Vertcoin on my channel. And then we saw a pump up to over a dollar and 30 cents. And now we're seeing some consolidation. And then we saw it dip off a little bit, and it kind of worried me, but it looks like it's starting to gain ground. It's kind of found a bottom. I don't think it's going to fall beneath this support. We've seen quite a bit of support at 90 cents the past few days. Roughly, I believe, 20 to 21,000 Satoshis. But I think it's going to find ground, and I think that Vertcoin, for me, is a long-term hodl, guys. And I'm going to make a video, an in-depth video about the differences between Bitcoin, Vertcoin, and Litecoin, because sometimes people think that, oh, Vertcoin's the same thing as Litecoin. It's not. And Vertcoin's the same as Bitcoin. It's not. They're all three of them are completely different, and I'm gonna make a video, so stay tuned for that. I have a lot of videos that I need to make, and I know that I've been saying that I'm gonna make them with like my top picks and stuff, and I know people have been waiting and anticipating, but I just have not had the time, and I feel like these live streams are a lot easier to just tune in, get on here and talk to you guys, and make my calls and whatnot. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm getting like notifications on my phone. But yeah, I still need to make those videos, but I'm really active on Twitter. You can't go wrong with following my Twitter. You can see that my Twitter has just been blowing up. Great live feed today, and looking forward to your channeling Charlie Lee interview tomorrow. Absolutely, my friend. Don't worry, just need to be patient with this one. They will be ramping up their marketing efforts in the coming months. Yeah, this is with Vertcoin, they're right. If you follow the Vertcoin Slack, they are going to be coming out with a new marketing campaign tomorrow. Vertcoin is going to be doing that. So Vertcoin is going to be ramping up marketing. That's really all they need. They have the technology, they have the code, they have the software. Vertcoin is better than IOTA all day long. All day long. I will not get into IOTA, I can tell you that right now. IOTA is a conversion coin. But Vertcoin, all they need to do is market. You know, it's been around since 2014. It has a reputation. It's gone through all the elements of the cryptocurrency space, and it still came out alive. And we're just seeing that. You know, I'm trying to spread awareness of Vertcoin so that people can understand that this coin, in 5 years, if you hodl Vertcoin for 5 years, if you hodl Vertcoin for like 10 years, you are going to thank me if I'm still making YouTube videos or not. You guys are going to think, oh my gosh, Crypto Hedge is like the first guy to start advocating the crap out of Vertcoin. And I am. And I really do swear by Vertcoin. But, you know, Crypto Pikachu, he's been following my Twitter for a while. But, yeah, he's very right about that. They're going to be ramping up marketing efforts very soon. I bought at 97 cents, 7,000 shares. I read into a lot of good things about it. And since then, it has been going down. So this guy's curious about Vertcoin. I think, yeah, Crypto Pikachu already replied to him. Okay, cool. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. You guys are freaking awesome. Like, so awesome, man. Patience always wins. I've been so active on Twitter. It's so funny. I love Twitter. This is actually the first Twitter account I've ever had. I don't even have a personal Twitter account. I just have the crypto. This is the funniest post ever. This is so funny. I like photoshopped this dude. I don't even know. I found him on Facebook. He's like a samurai warrior. And I put the Vertcoin logo, and I was like, "Hiya, hiya, slice those cell walls." So funny, so funny. I try to think I'm funny, and I'm really not, but whatever. I'm gonna check out the chat box, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are selling your free money, Bitcoin Cash, and getting Doge. You're gonna get some Dogecoin, the Doge. Oh man, the Dogecoin. $100 by the end of the year. I think Litecoin will be $100 by the end of the year. Yes, I think it'll be triple digits. I really do think that it'll be triple digits by September. I think September it'll be a solid triple digits. And I'm just speaking my mind here. Thank you, John. Need help, Crypto Hedge. Beginner grandma. We got a beginner grandma in the house, my friends. And my Litecoin is still on Coinbase. Just got my Trezor and going to set it up. Very nervous not to make a mistake. Yes, Hillbilly Heaven. Nice name. Please don't make a mistake. It's very easy to send something to the wrong address. And, you know, some people screw it up and they lose a lot of money. So just make sure you do your research and make sure that you know what you're doing when you're setting up your Trezor wallet. But having a hardware wallet that you have, fantastic. I love the Trezor. I love the Ledger S. I personally use the Ledger S. Stock exchange investors are jumping into crypto. I actually, my father has quite a few friends that are in the stock market, heavily in the stock market because he used to be in it. And his friends are actually getting into cryptocurrencies. And I've also had them invest in my collective fund recently because they don't have the energy to keep trading. So yeah, a lot of stock people are getting into cryptocurrency. You can see it on my channel too in the chat box. A lot of people are going full-time crypto instead of full-time stock market. I think the stock market's due for a nice correction very soon. It's unsustainable growth. Your thoughts on Monero price? Will it dip after the event? I really couldn't tell you. I mean, I think Monero is a great coin. It's the anonymity coin. I've been saying that on my channel forever. The anonymity coin. It's a coin that's anonymous for transactions, unlike Litecoin and Bitcoin. And we can see it has pumped up, but it looks to me like it's very hopeful. I wouldn't buy Monero right now at the top, and that's just my opinion. Monero jumped freaking crazy. It's gone up to like $135. It was at like $50 right here, like 49, $50, like almost 45 to $50, and then it shot up to like $80, $90, and it shot up to 100, then it shot up to 135. And I think that a lot of this pumping is due in part because the roadmap is packed. There's a lot of things that come out, a lot of announcements. I know they're doing conferences and stuff, but also one of the bigger reasons is because Monero is going to be introduced to Bithumb. And if you guys know what Bithumb is, I've been talking about it on my channel. It's the Korean exchange, the top Korean exchange. And they've been pumping the crap out of all the coins on the exchange except for two coins which are going to be pumped soon, which is Ethereum Classic and Litecoin. So if you watch my video on my channel, it's the cryptocurrency shopping spree, the Korean cryptocurrency shopping spree. Watch that video because I go into depth why I think that Ethereum Classic and Litecoin are going to be pumped, and I think Litecoin is going to be pumped first. We can clearly see that it's already pumped quite a bit. But I think that we're going to see Korea come in with billions of dollars for Litecoin probably Monday of next week, pumping it up to over probably my forecast by the end of the month. I think that next week it'll be Korea's going to pump the crap out of Litecoin. They've been kind of steamy and testing it the past few days, and we can see it's grown quite a bit. And I mean, it was at $40, $45, and now it's at $63 or $62. But yeah, Monero is going to be introduced to Bithumb. I don't know when it's going to be introduced, but you know, if Monero gets introduced to that, I think a lot of people are getting smart and they're pumping the crap out of Monero right now before it gets introduced to Bithumb, so that they have hopes that Korea is going to pump it up double in price, so Monero will end up being like $300. So I think it's a little wishful. I don't know if that Korea is going to pump it right when it goes on the exchange. They could. I don't know. But it is the first Korean exchange that Monero will be on. So you guys can choose accordingly. We can see there's some consolidation right now. I just wouldn't buy a coin that has topped out like this personally. Although I do love Monero and it is my top pick, one of my top picks that I've advocated on my channel since the beginning. But yeah, I don't know. You guys can make your own judgment. I think that getting into something like Litecoin, since it's cheaper and it has a lot more potential for just explosive growth, and that Korea is probably going to pump it soon, I think that would be a better bet. But I think I would wait maybe for a small dip with Litecoin. Buy the dips and have your stop orders ready just in case it takes a turn for the worse. Holy crap, look at that buy order, 1,000 Litecoin at $62.45. Man, I'm just sitting over here crisscross applesauce feeling the profits. You know, I'm just so comfy right now. Like, it feels so nice. Do I think Litecoin is still heading up? I think Litecoin is still heading up, yes, without a doubt. Yeah, someone just said there will be no dip, just like Monero. I really kind of do agree with you. I think that there's really not going to be a dip with Litecoin. I think Litecoin is steaming heavy. And I hope you guys got in, man. I hope you guys weren't impatient. I told you guys, patience is key. It's all about patience. Just buy it. Don't listen. Don't just take what I say as advice, but follow my channel and watch a small clip of my live streams. You don't have to watch the whole live stream because I basically repeat myself 20 times in my live streams because it's a live stream. We have new people tuning in, so I want to get them updated. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys bought Litecoin at $43 and $44 when it was kissing the uptrend line when I told you to. And you guys were just patient because I know people were spreading FUD about Litecoin and all that crap. I literally don't even hear that crap. It goes through one ear and out the other because I know that fundamentals and technology and the development of Litecoin and the fact that its roadmap is so packed, it's gonna outweigh the FUD. The FUD was senseless and baseless. You know what I'm saying? Litecoin does have a lot of volume. Make sure we have 250 people watching right now. This is the first time I said it this live stream. Make sure to smash that like button, my friends. Smash that like button to show your support and subscribe to my channel and get on my Twitter. Crisscross applesauce fueling the profits. The quote of Crypto Hedge. I'm loving it, Malik. I'm loving it. Always keep money in the bank for drugs. I don't know what you mean by that. I think that Litecoin deserves to be a quarter of Bitcoin's value. That's what I think. I think that that's what Litecoin deserves. I know that people say silver to Bitcoin's gold and stuff like that. And I mean, people get pissed off because Charlie Lee says that, but he's not necessarily talking about the commodity. He's talking about the commodity to a certain degree. But I think that the fact that Litecoin has 4 times the amount of Bitcoin, and Litecoin is supposedly going to be the payment exchange system in the future, since it's going to have Lightning Network and have atomic swaps, it's going to be super fast. The fact that Bitcoin is Litecoin is 4 times more supply than Bitcoin means that it should be a quarter of Bitcoin's value. If we're doing the numbers correctly, my friends. So I think that that's how it's going to end up being, and I think they're going to grow and congruent with each other. So you guys are awesome, man. Thank you for tuning in. I know people are super excited. They've been waiting for this long-anticipated jump with Litecoin. I know people were getting sick of my live streams talking about Litecoin, and now I can just talk about Litecoin again. People can listen to my annoying voice about Litecoin. Danny, the good guru. Litecoin is looking like $70 during chat. Hey, that would be awesome. I like your analytic, non-hype approach. We'll tune in each day. Just subbed. Go Litecoin. Thank you so much, Medic. You're awesome. Thank you so much, man. Make sure to follow my Twitter as well. Litecoin is still undervalued at the moment. Anything under 100 is an amazing entry point. I agree with you, Magnum. I would have to agree. JP Evergreen, smash that like button. Thank you, man. Litecoin should be $1,000 right now. I think so too. I wish. It's like, man, Litecoin is more efficient and more technologically advanced than Bitcoin, and it's not even a quarter of Bitcoin's price. Like, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Litecoin looks like it's making another movement. I hope. Hey, maybe during this live stream we could see an even higher price. It went up to $63 and then it shows a little bit of consolidation, small retracement. I'm talking like under $1 in retracement, or maybe a little over $1, and then it just shoots up to another new all-time high. And I think that we're going to see that consistently. Maybe next week, I think Korea is going to pump the crap out of Litecoin, and then make sure to maybe get into Ethereum Classic, my friends. I think Ethereum Classic is going to be pumped by Korea as well, which is Ethereum Classic is one of the only coins that hasn't been pumped by Korea. We went over that in multiple live streams. If you watched my Crypto Hedge fight live stream, I was with a few friends. We watched the Mayweather-McGregor fight. I was talking about the same thing I said in the previous live stream. I guess I'm repeating myself, but how Korea has yet to pump Ethereum Classic and Litecoin, it looks like Litecoin's being pumped before Ethereum Classic. So maybe you can take your gains from Litecoin and maybe sell it at the top when we find the top, and then buy Ethereum Classic before Korea pumps up. But in my personal opinion, I wouldn't sell my Litecoin if my life depended on it. Okay, guys, I'm holding on to my Litecoin long term, and I wouldn't sell my Litecoin to get into Ethereum Classic pump. So, but we can go ahead. We can see Ethereum Classic. The Korean exchanges. There's three. There's the two exchanges, and then you have the third exchange right here. It was the top three exchanges were Korean pair with ETC, but not anymore. And then you guys can see with Litecoin, man. We can check out Bithumb as well. Bithumb is the exchange. Look at that. 24% of the volume. China is also buying the crap out of Litecoin too. It's almost equal. So that's why I think Korea hasn't even started their pump with Litecoin yet, which it makes me happy. We can check out the Bithumb exchange right now. After this live stream, I'm going to be finishing up the questions and topics I'm going to be talking about with Charlie Lee tomorrow. So make sure to tune into that conference. And also the founder of the Litecoin Community Alliance, he's going to be joining me for the Google Hangout call. So it'll be exciting. Look at that, Litecoin plus 10, plus 20%. So you see there's 7 coins. There's 7 coins on the Bithumb exchange. Now, Monero is going to be introduced to the exchange as well, which is why, like I said, it has been pumped quite a bit because people are trying to get in before Korea pumps it. But, you know, it's like people are missing the fact that Litecoin and Ethereum Classic have yet to be pumped on this exchange. Dash was pumped, Ethereum was pumped, Bitcoin was pumped, Ripple was pumped. It was 17 cents, and it pumped up to 35 cents, I think, which is crazy. And then it dropped right back down. So that's kind of unfortunate. But I'm not a Ripple's one of my top picks. But then we saw Bitcoin Cash also got pumped. There's only 2 coins left, Ethereum Classic and Litecoin. And I think that Litecoin has a lot bigger outcome than Ethereum Classic regardless, which is why I think that I'm just going to hodl my Litecoin and just maybe miss out on the Ethereum Classic pump. Unless I throw in some fiat and buy Bitcoin and take it over to Bittrex and exchange it for Ethereum Classic for a quick pump and then sell out, I might do that. But I'm waiting for triple digit Litecoin, and I think that it's probably going to approach in September. I'm feeling heavy on that. Buy, yeah. The term pumped is not really a negative term. Pump and dump is a negative term. Yeah, it's usually followed by the word dump. So a pump and dump is a negative, I guess, connotation, but pumping isn't necessarily bad if people are pumping it and hodling, which is what I like to see. Litecoin, we saw with not Ethereum, but with Korea. Korea is pumping these coins up, but they're not selling. They're hodling these coins. They're buying and they're hodling. So pumping is amazing. I love pumping. But if pumping is shilling and it's going to be a pump and dump, I'm all against that. I hate pump and dumpers. Like they're pump and dumpers are the problem in the cryptocurrency community. That's one of the biggest problems, which is keeping institutional investors from jumping in and making splashes in the crypto space because of the wealth distribution and also because of these ICO scams and these pump and dumpers. You've got people on Twitter all the time pumping and dumping these ICOs, like Chaincoin is a great example. And there's other coins as well. But I'm not into that. I'm into coins that have a history, they have a reputation, they have the technology advancements, they have a roadmap for development, they have a development team that is open to the community and answers questions. You can kind of feel them out as well, being that they're honest. That's what I follow. And I'm also, I'm a technical guy, or not technical, but analytical guy as well. I like to look at the charts and base some of my trades if I'm swing trading on the charts, but I'm a really fundamental. I like to look at everything and look at the big picture collectively and make a collective approach. So that's really how I do my thing. And you guys can see through my history of my channel, I've been 100% accurate. The only thing I haven't been accurate on, and people say to not talk about their wrong calls, is the bullish cipher. And we can go look at the bullish cipher right now. And the bullish cipher, some of the biggest TAs out there, some of the biggest chart readers have said that the bullish cipher was a big big thing. Let's look at the bullish cipher. So the bullish cipher, I talked about it on my channel, and I really was strongly thinking this is the BTC LTC pair. I thought for sure that once it followed this D line right here, that it was going to find support and pump up, which wasn't the case. It actually breached the bullish cipher and went below and found support at I think it was 100,000 satoshis, and then it shot right back up. So that was the actual support instead of this support. But the fact is, I was wrong about the bullish cipher, but the BTC to LTC pair, if you look at it, the price movement didn't change at all. The Litecoin price, as it was breaching, the reason why it went down, the BTC to LTC pair, the reason why Litecoin's value to Bitcoin's value has gone down is because Bitcoin pumped up extremely fast and rapidly, which in a sense that, so if Bitcoin pumps up rapidly and Litecoin is at this set price, the BTC to LTC pair value ratio is going to go down, but not necessarily the LTC USD pair. The value is not going to go down of that. The value actually stayed the same. It stayed at $44, around $44, $45 for this entire time being. So I was wrong about the bullish cipher when it came to the BTC LTC pair, but I was 110% accurate about the LTC USD pair multiple times on all my calls. But the fact is, I'm not even worried about the bullish cipher, to be quite honest, because the price LTC USD stayed the same while it was breaching. And then it went right back up, and we can see the LTC USD pair. And you can see when last time I modified these charts, like I said, this was the 15th of August. I created these charts before the 15th of August, but that's just the last time it was modified. Look at that. I made this chart on the 15th, and this was my forecast that I made on my channel for August. I think it's going to be a percentage-based pump, but we can see the descension in the uptrend line finding its end, and you can also see this is kind of the pattern that I was following. You guys see that? Nothing's changed. I made this chart on the 15th. Then we can see the stair stepping, which is a good indicator right here, and the volume really grew rapidly. I don't know why there's two lines here. I'm going to delete that one line and move this one down a little bit. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it does it on Coinigy, but you guys can see the stair stepping. I told you guys, I mentioned this in multiple live streams, and I even told you guys, I was like, I'm seeing my chart readings all over Twitter and on YouTube now after I made them. Not that that's an issue, but I always love some recognition on my channel so people know that I made these calls before everyone else. I'm not trying to be pompous by any means, but you can see, look at this pump. And I think $65 to $67 by the end of the month is a no-brainer. But I think that Korea really hasn't made a splash yet. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just trying to show you guys. You guys can see the stair stepping, the dip, kissing the uptrend line. This is where it kissed the uptrend line. We can basically, let's go ahead and circle that. So we can note this right here. That's where it kissed the uptrend line, and then right here it kissed the uptrend line again. And I knew it wasn't going to break the uptrend line. I told you guys this uptrend line is too solid. And this is when segregated witness was activated on Litecoin, I think, or maybe it was right here. I'm not actually sure. But we can see that it has not broken. And right here, we can see it touched. So this support is even stronger from that. And we can see right here, man, this was such a good call. Like, I'm so happy this call came through. And my followers are just, oh my God, look how accurate it is. Literally, look at the beginning of this block, this time frame block, right when that started. And I made this the 15th of August, guys. Before the 15th, really the August 1st, I made this chart. But you can see right where this block is, look at that. Straight growth, straight pump. The blocks align perfectly. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I'm kind of congratulating myself. But thank you guys for your support, man. We have 290 people watching right now. Thank you guys for liking this live stream. Make sure to smash that like button. I have my tip addresses in the description. If you guys would feel so kind to tip my channel, that would be awesome. Obviously, it's not necessary, but it'd be awesome to see you guys show your support. And also follow my Twitter account. It's at @CryptoHedge_. I've been very active on there. You guys can see I made the Twitter account, I guess, almost 3 weeks ago, and I have over 1,200 followers. It's kind of crazy. I've never seen such fast growth. My channel's been blowing up too on YouTube, but look at that, 1,200 followers. in less than 3 weeks. Crazy. Holy crap. Your guys' support and the fact that you guys are so loyal to my channel and my works is the only reason that I keep coming back, because I don't have to come on here and make these videos and stuff, but you guys give me like this high that like makes me want to tune in and just talk to you guys, because it's like almost talking to like family, like talking to my friends. So that's why I just love this YouTube stuff. It's my first YouTube channel. Can I get a shout out on a video? I don't know what that guy means. But yeah, you guys are like family, man. So thank you guys for your support. I know I keep saying thank you, but honestly, like, what do I think about Bitcoin's value in the coming weeks? I've heard rumors that Bitcoin is going to have a lot of institutional money jumping into Bitcoin fairly soon. Now that's rumors, but personally, I still don't have any positions to buy Bitcoin. I know that Bitcoin, it is consolidated. Oh my gosh, Litecoin's over $63 right now. Look at that, it's pumping up again. Maybe by the end of this stream, it'll be $65. Probably, I'm not even gonna lie, it probably will happen. But we can see Bitcoin, it corrected quite heavily, and it went down to, I think, yeah, $3,500. I really thought, the hard spot for the Bitcoin correction, I called this one out on previous live streams, that the hard spot for the correction was $3,500, which it basically went down to $3,500. It went down to $3,592. And some exchanges it went down to $3,500. But then it really grew right back up, and the candlestick ended at $4,000. So we can see that there's just tons of support at $4,000 for Bitcoin, and it pumped up a little bit, and now it's back to it's almost like a double top right now with Bitcoin. But I don't know if it's going to be a double top. I think that we could see possible retracement with Bitcoin, and maybe it'll retrace a little bit, and then it will just pump up like there's no tomorrow. I really do think Bitcoin's going to pump up still quite a bit, but I also think that these altcoins, getting into some of the altcoins, namely my top picks, I think is probably a better investment, because number one, it's cheaper. Litecoin is what, $63 right now. If you got in at $43, $44, you're solid. But I think that getting into these cheaper coins and then them pumping up because they're undervalued, then you can buy Bitcoin with those profits that you made with these altcoins. But I think Bitcoin could probably be around, I want to say like $5,000 plus by the end of the year. And I told you guys that I think it's going to be $5,000 in previous live streams by the end of the year. Could be more, but I think these altcoins do have a lot of catching up to do. We're seeing a lot of money flow back into the altcoins. We can see, let me go over here. We can see how much pumping has been going on. I mean, look at Monero, look at NEO, look at Dash, look at Ripple. Ripple pumped up crazy, and Litecoin's just now seeing it. So, and then you can see Ethereum did pump up quite a bit. I'm not a fan of Ethereum. You guys know what I think about Ethereum. I'm just not a fan of it. I have only bought Ethereum once ever, and I sold it quite fast. But I think Ethereum honestly is overvalued in my opinion. And you guys know all of my speculation and my doubts about Ethereum. And I'm not a FUD spreader. I'm just looking at the, dynamic fundamentals and technology, and the fact that it really does. Ethereum has some competitors, namely Lisk and NEO look like they're becoming competitors to Ethereum. But I think that, you have, let's take it into perspective with banks. There's Chase Bank, there's Wells Fargo, there's TD Bank. There's multiple different banks, right? So I think that there's going to be multiple different coins that offer the same value, like Ethereum, NEO, and Lisk, that are all kind of going to be rallying with each other. And I think it's going to be the same thing with you have Litecoin, you have Vertcoin, you have Bitcoin, which is really not going to be a means of exchange. But I think there's going to be multiple coins, like probably like in the end, like probably like there's going to be like 20, 25 coins that really take on the lead and just establish themselves as actual currencies, or an actual open source currency, kind of like Ethereum. So that's what I think. And then you have Steam, which is a social media platform. I like Steam. I know people have been begging me to get on the Steam social media site to post on there, and I don't know, I just haven't had the time. I know I could be making money on Steam posts, but number one of my, I'm not really here to make money off you guys or whatever, but I mean, I guess it's good money to be making on Steam, but I don't know. I'm kind of happy with just what I'm doing. And if I do end up start posting on Steam, I'll definitely let you guys know. Because I know I told you guys that I made a Steam account, but you know, I'm just excited. I'm happy. I'm happy that all of my calls have come true and they're continuing to come true. And, you know, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making more calls. It's not like I'm just going to make these calls and then, you know, establish my reputation. You know, I'm going to continue to make calls. I've already had calls that I've made a long time ago come true. So, I'm just going to, I'm here to stay. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to keep making these live streams. Long-term, how high will Litecoin go? I think Litecoin will be 4 digits within 2 years. Within 2 years, I think that Litecoin will be 4 digits. Where do I see Litecoin in 1 year? We could see $1,000 Litecoin next year. By the end of next year, we could see $1,000 Litecoin. Could be a stretch, but I think that's a good way to look at it. I think that Litecoin could be $1,000 by the end of next year. I think it'll be triple digits by the end of the year without a doubt. But I think within 2 years, definitely, Litecoin will be 4 digits within 2 years. And I think Vertcoin, oh my gosh, if you can get Vertcoin under $1, Vertcoin is going to be included with the atomic swaps, and people are sleeping. People are sleeping on the Vert. I'm telling you, Vertcoin is included on the atomic swaps Lightning Network. It's a SegWit coin. It's ASIC resistant mining, so that there's no monopolizing the mining. So you can, everyone has a collective share in mining. I think Vertcoin, if you can get it under $1, it's 84 cents right now. Maybe you can wait for it to retrace a little bit, but I think it's going to consolidate. But I think if you get into Vertcoin, buy it, don't look at it for like a few years, and then look at where you are. Because I think Vertcoin, once Litecoin gets Lightning Network and atomic swaps, Vertcoin is inclusive on that, and it's going to ride the same wave as Litecoin. So it's going to be incredible. So I have a lot of Vertcoin that I'm sitting on that I did do a couple swing trades with it, but I'm holding it, put it in my wallet. And yeah, so Vertcoin, man, long-term, Litecoin, long-term. Man, look at that. Litecoin is just amazing. Look at that. Litecoin's about to hit $64. Well, and actually, no, I think it's retracing a little bit. Yeah, it's going back up to $63 probably. Lisk is dumping off pretty heavy. I sold Lisk at the top, but I think that the rebranding, if there's still, if you could buy dips on Lisk, that's a really heavy dip actually. Kind of crazy. That's pretty heavy. It's probably going to find support at 15,000, 151,000 Satoshis, maybe around there. But I think that Lisk, you know, the rebranding is coming. People are getting hyped up about it, but you guys know what I'm hyped up about. Nothing's changed. I've been saying the same thing over and over again. What's up, Soromosis? You want me to shout you out? What's up? Thank you for your support. I'm going to go over here. Make sure to tune in tomorrow with Charlie Lee. I'm going to be doing the conference 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel. Make sure to tune in for that, guys. Charlie Lee got sick, and he postponed the conference. That's why we canceled on Friday. You know, I was ready to do it on Friday, but he told me around like 11 a.m. on Friday that he got sick. We've been messaging back and forth on Twitter constantly, but I'm going to be emailing him the questions and topics that we're going to talk about in a couple hours. I need to finish them up, and then he'll be tuning in on a Google Hangouts. So make sure to tune in for that. You don't want to miss it. Patience. Dwayne, I'm glad you had the patience. What's up, Joshua Willing? Joshua Willing has been giving me so much recognition on Twitter. You're awesome, my friend. I'm going to make you a moderator right now because you've just been showing so much support on my Twitter. And I'm glad you're tuning into my YouTube now, too. I feel like a lot of people don't even know I have a YouTube channel from Twitter because I'm so active on there, but sooner or later they'll find out. Thank you, Kema. I try to make my show good. I know people get upset the fact that my live streams are so long, but you know what? If you just watch the beginning 30 minutes of my live streams, you're gonna hear all the content that I'm probably gonna say throughout the whole live stream. Maybe a few other things here and there, but yeah. I mean, if you get pissed off that my live streams are too long, Watch the first 30 minutes. Obviously skip the intro, but watch the first 30 minutes. You're going to get all the content within like 30, 45 minutes of the live stream. I just basically kind of interact with you guys after that and kind of speak my thoughts and stuff like that. So I knew we would be in here celebrating Litecoin. Of course, I'm celebrating Litecoin. We have 297 people watching right now. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for following me on Twitter and subscribing, getting all these notifications. You guys are awesome. No problem, Cigar. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, AJ York. But yeah, man, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's like, it kind of feels good, you know, like the people that have been following me since day one, they're seeing the calls that I've been making come true. And they're like praising me. And it's really nice to see you guys supporting me and whatnot. It really feels good. Which, like I said, is the reason why I keep coming back for more. Keep coming back to make live streams. And this is only going to make my reputation grow more and more, which is exciting because I really want to build a solid reputation in the cryptocurrency community, which I already have been doing. Look at that! In 3 weeks, I got over 1,300 followers. It's crazy, but yeah, I want to make a difference. I want to make you know, I really want to support the community and I want to help new people out. That's one of my things. Like, one of my motives in life is like to not really like I want to help people out that lack the knowledge of really anything. I just want to like inform people, but not only the fact that, I mean, I'm a person that learns myself also, but you know, when it comes to cryptocurrency, so many people, and it's so sad to see, you know, knowing that I've had a lot of success. I mean, I bought my first Bitcoins in 2012, knowing that I've had a lot of success in the crypto space and seeing all of these people get scammed out by ICOs and pump and dumps and coins that actually have no fundamental value, and they're only hype coins, it really kind of grinds my gears and pisses me off. And I hate seeing people lose money because they're getting into what's going to be the next big thing. We had the .com era boom where, you know, people were doubting it a little bit and it exploded. This is the next big thing, guys. Blockchain technology is the future. But the last thing I want to see is people getting into bad trades, listening to people that have no clue what they're saying on YouTube, and then these YouTubers disappear. Or they hype a coin and it doesn't end up being like Chain Coin is a great example. I just hate seeing that. You know, so many people lost a lot of money. I had a lot of people messaging me on YouTube and Twitter about Chain Coin and like how sad they were and whatnot. And it's like, I never advocated that on my channel. You know, I hate to see people lose out. It's like, follow the coins that have a reputation, history, fundamentals, actual technological advancements for the future to actually give it value. But just don't follow the hype of certain coins. Like IOTA is one of them. And I hate to break it to you guys. Maybe, you know, maybe it'll hype up more, but IOTA is literally a conversion coin to, I believe, Ethereum. And, you know, I have a little bit, I guess, of connections of people that are a lot more established in the cryptocurrency community and a lot more well-known that sometimes give me some insight. You know, I do Skype calls and Google Hangout calls, not on my live streams, but I talk to people that are like computer scientists and software developers, and they tell me like some of these coins are literally all hype. They're all hype. People have no money. I mean, not no money, but no idea what they're getting into, and they throw tons of money into them, and they lose out. It's like, let's see if IOTA is here a year from now. Litecoin has been here since the beginning. It's only a few years older, younger than Bitcoin, and we have Vertcoin that came out as almost like a fork to Litecoin. That's really what I think. I think Vertcoin is like a fork to Litecoin, and Litecoin is a fork to Bitcoin. And I think that atomic swaps is going to be huge. So Vertcoin, you guys know I have my 3 coins that I hold right here in my bio that I absolutely love. No emotions, only straight facts, fundamentals, you know, everything that I talk about and advocate on my channel. These 3 are really my top picks. But you guys know I have like 10 top picks. Monero is one of them. Lisk is one of them. Syscoin is one of them. Stratus is one of them. But thank you so much for tipping my channel. You guys are awesome, man. You're a good guy as a technical trader. It also pisses me off. Thank you for the tip. Someone else just tipped my channel too. I gotta give thanks to him. What's up, Seasider? Thank you so much. Thank you for making these videos, man. Also, thank you all in chat for being nice and civil. Hope we all make money and do good for others. Perfectly said. Thank you for saying that. You know, it's amazing to see more and more people getting into the cryptocurrency community. But it's terrible, and we need to weed out the people that are pumping and dumping and doing these ICOs. And that's one of the big concerns with Bitcoin and the community is that, you know, the Bitcoin subreddit is being moderated, and you can't talk about anything else but Bitcoin on the subreddit. It's an issue. But thank you so much for the tips. You guys are freaking awesome. You couldn't have said it better, Seasider. What does Vertcoin do business-wise? Well, Vertcoin has something Litecoin doesn't have. It's ASIC resistant. And what that is basically means that you can't monopolize, basically you can't monopolize the mining of Litecoin. So if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is centralized in a sense the fact that most of the mining is done from Bitmain. And Bitmain and Jihan Wu, they have huge involvements in the politics of Bitcoin and all these forks, and they're making quick money off of people. But the mining is centralized for Bitcoin because we have huge mining warehouses with Bitmain, and they mine a incredibly large ant pool, incredibly large amount of the mining for Bitcoin, and you know, that's one of the reasons, you know, the high fees with Bitcoin. Now, where is that money going with these high fees? That money is going to Bitmain. It's not going to the community. It's not going to everyone that's taking a fair share in mining Bitcoin. People are like afraid to mine Bitcoin because of the fact that the difficulty rate is so freaking high. You know what I'm saying? So, people like the high fees that you're paying with Bitcoin is going straight to Bitmain. So Bitmain is making so much money off these people, and that's one of the issues with Bitcoin, with the scaling issue, is that there's a monopoly with the mining. So then you have Litecoin. Now Litecoin is going to run into the same issues that Bitcoin is currently experiencing with mining because it has the same protocol. The only fact is that Litecoin has 4 times the supply, which makes it inherently more faster than Bitcoin. But I think it's going to run into the same block timing issues and the scalability issues in the future. Now, what's one coin that is basically fixing all of these things? Vertcoin. Because Litecoin you can mine on ASICs. Bitcoin you can mine on ASICs, which means it can be monopolized and centralized. But Vertcoin is ASIC resistant. So you can the only way you can really mine Vertcoin, and the reason why it's called the people's coin, is because that everyone has a fair share. What they do is they can easily download the Vertcoin miner onto their computer, and they can mine Vertcoin on their free time or when they're not using their computer. And everyone has their fair share, and they all can mine Vertcoin through with their computer. Unlike, you know, I don't think the difficulty rate is going to go extremely high simply because of the ASIC resistance. Also the fact that people can mine this coin decentralized by mining it collectively. Everyone has a fair share and distribution with mining it. So there's not going to be massive dumps as well. So, you know, Bitmain is mining the crap out of Bitcoin. They're accumulating so much Bitcoin that they can manipulate the prices by doing that. They can dump off a crap ton, just like with Dash. You know, we can see Dash dump off heavily if in the future because of the fact that it has centralized mining. In Vertcoin, we're never going to see that. Vertcoin, we're probably never going to see huge dumps, simply because it's decentralized. It's a truly decentralized coin, and that's what Litecoin doesn't have. Litecoin is not ASIC resistant. Vertcoin is. So the reason why I think Vertcoin is a test bed for Litecoin is because Vertcoin already has Lightning Network. Vertcoin had SegWit before Litecoin, and also Vertcoin has the ASIC resistant algorithm for mining, which is a solution to the scalability issue. So that's why I think Vertcoin is actually a test bed to Litecoin, which is going to be like a fork to Litecoin in the long, long run. And I think Litecoin is going to run into the same issues. I know that people think that the Lightning Network is going to fix everything, but Lightning Network is basically an off-chain protocol. Basically, with Lightning Network, it's an off-chain transaction, unlike Vertcoin, which doesn't have that protocol, which it does have Lightning Network, which is off-chain, but the decentralized mining is going to take a huge part. And I know that I'm kind of talking in circles. I'm not reading a script right now. I'm not reading a paragraph. I'm speaking my mind. So I hope I'm making sense, but you guys know my top picks. So sorry for talking in circles. We have 332 people watching. I think that's the most we've had. Actually, I think we've had 350 people watching in a live stream, but that's awesome to see so many people tuning in. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to check out the chat box for a little while, and then I'm going to be tuning out. But I'm super excited. We can see that Litecoin is just doing amazing. Vertcoin is definitely retracing a little bit, but finding ground and support. But, man, it's getting exciting. I'm so happy right now. And I haven't swung with Litecoin. I'm just... right now, like I said, it's one of the only times that I'm kind of afraid to swing Litecoin. Like, I would swing Litecoin at $63 in a heartbeat to buy it at a lower dip if I really thought it was going to be a significant dip and worth it. I think the chances of it going higher are a lot more than it making a significant enough dip for me to actually go in for a swing to increase a significant amount of holdings. So I'm actually just hodling my Litecoin. I'm not swinging it. Which is unfortunate. I always love to swing trade and increase my holdings when we reach a new all-time high, but I think it's just getting started. Look at Lisk. Lisk dumped off quite heavily, and people are buying the dip. Pretty nice to see. This is so funny to see. Like, oh, I've made this chart like at the beginning of this month, and it's literally like so accurate. It's not even funny. Look at where the block starts. That's just crazy. Good call, man. I'm going to check out my notifications. Thank you guys for following my Twitter. Bought one LTC because of what you said, and knowing that thought I was gonna buy another 2 a few days ago, but didn't. Big thanks to you. Thank you, Alexi. Man, I'm talking so much, I need some water. I'm getting thirsty. Thirsty for some Litecoin. I'm gonna check out the chat box, see what you guys are up to. LTC for the win, of course. Oh my gosh, your name is crazy. Adolf Hitler is your name? Oh my gosh. How did you even get that YouTube name? Are you an idiot right now for buying some Litecoin right now at this high? I don't think so. I don't think you're an idiot. I really think it's actually going to keep going up. And I know people think that trends don't last forever. I know that. If anything, I advocate that. Even when I told you guys about NEO, I sold my NEO at 55 bucks, and someone on my Twitter kept telling me that, oh man, it's going to keep going up. It's going to keep going up. I said, no, it's not. If you look at the indicators and the volume and the fact that there's selling pressure, the pump is done. And exactly what happened is NEO went down. So trends don't last forever, but the Litecoin trend is just starting. I mean, what, like 2 days ago, Litecoin was at, what, $45 2 days ago? I think it's just getting started. I think Korea is going to continue to pump it. And like I said, Korea's buying and they're hodling. They're not buying to sell. They're not pumping and dumping. So, and then we have a lot of things to come for Litecoin too. And then I have the Charlie Lee interview conference on Monday. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I have people messaging me on YouTube right now. Getting notifications for subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Stacking. What's up, Stacking? Thank you for tuning in, man. Vertcoin is an excellent long-term buy. Just tuck it away, a few hundred in the wallet, and forget about it for a year. Absolutely. I think Vertcoin is an excellent long-term buy. And I'm saying it before everyone else. So when you see all these other YouTubers saying, oh, Vertcoin, oh, I'm going to be like, yeah. Who made sure who made sure that they had a conference with the Vertcoin developer talking about some of the best points about why Vertcoin is so valuable first? Was that Crypto Hedge? It was Crypto Hedge coming to you live. Every time I try to swing trade LTC, I made a loss. Yeah, it's all about hodling. I actually almost did a swing trade with Litecoin. You guys know this too. I said it on previous live stream. I went in for a swing with Litecoin, and I almost came out at a loss. And I was really, really disappointed in myself. I was like, oh my gosh, did I really just almost lose more holdings than I had before my swing? So I'm actually getting more and more fearful of swinging my Litecoin because there's just not enough of a significant dump in some of these swings that I attempt for me to really find the value in swinging this coin. It's really just I get to hodl movement for me. I mean, you guys know I'm hodling. I bought my original Litecoin at $25 and $27. Henry, you can cash out your cryptos on Coinbase. So go on GDAX. You'd have to transfer your altcoins into Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. Probably should put it in Bitcoin or Litecoin, and then you can cash it out on the GDAX exchange. Should you sell some Litecoin or just hodl? I can tell you right now that I'm not swinging. I'm not swinging right now. I'm just hodling. Maybe we'll swing in the future, but right now I'm just not at the comfort of swinging. I don't want to decrease my holding, so. I feel like I'm going to quote some Warren Buffett quotes right now. Mention some of his quotes. It's not timing the market. It's your time in the market. I'm going to pull up. I really swear by some of these Warren Buffett quotes. I'm not even telling. I'm not even kidding. He has some of the best quotes that I follow. The market. Here, this is a great quote, and it's so true. You know, and there's another quote about Warren Buffett. Wealth transfer is from the impatient to the patient. Pull up that quote too. Patient to impatient. I'm going to pull up all these quotes for you guys so you can see, by the way, when it comes to trading. Okay, I'm going to pull this one up. Or let's say the cryptocurrency market is for transferring money to the patient. Great quote. Fantastic quote. And then timing the market. Let's pull up that quote as well. It's not timing the market, it's your time in the market. Man, this live stream's getting really long. People are gonna start getting mad. They're like, man, I'm never gonna watch your live streams. They're 3 hours long. If you don't want to watch the whole live streams, watch the first 30 minutes, guys. I really basically talk about everything in the first 30, 45 minutes. What's up, Paul? I know, Paul, you want me to message you back on YouTube. I'll message you back. I know that you want me to, you message me, so I'll message you back, Paul. I know that you're waiting. It'd be best for you to Twitter message me on, Twitter DM me, Paul. But I'll definitely message you back. Nice calm stream you got going here, Crypto Hedge. Thank you, Toby. Hey, what's up, Patty? Thank you for tuning in. Patty was in my live stream last night. It's nice to see you again. Litecoin is pumping. Good day for a long stream. Maybe I'll just like I'll cut it short. Like I guess I'll live stream for a little longer, but I'll probably edit it so that it's not too long. $283 people watching right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Smash that like button. Tony says you're spot on. Best crypto news on YouTube. Thank you, Tony, man. Thank you, Tony. You're awesome. I'm going to make you a moderator right now. My updated top 5 coin picks. I'm actually going to be posting a video on my channel about my. I'm going to do a video. It's going to be titled. I'm already making the video. I'm just editing it and whatnot right now, and I have to add more to it. But I'm going to be making a video about my top picks for the long term. Because I know people are saying, "Oh yeah, the top picks of August, man. Top picks of September, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me some subscribers and views, man." An in-depth video on the long-term coins that I like, and I'm going to go in depth as to why I like those coins. And it really, honestly, in the end, what's going to win is the long-term coins. Not these pump and dump coins, not these hype-chasing coins, not these coins of the month. It's these coins for the long term, guys. That's what I'm focusing on. Veritas said, do an 8-hour stream. Thank you for the donation. You guys are awesome. So generous. An 8-hour stream, man. That's a long stream. Holy moly. I've already been on here for how long? Actually, I've only been on here for 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's probably half the time of most of my streams. Crazy. Thank you guys for subscribing. I keep getting notifications. You guys are awesome. I know I keep saying that, but really the only reason why I'm tuning in for you guys is because of the support and also the fact that I want to help you guys out. Isn't this crazy? I mean, tell me how crazy this is. The fact that, I mean, I need to see some people think this is crazy because the lines, the dominoes were being set up. And look how accurate that is. I mean, look at that. This is modified on the 15th. I'm just like kind of sitting here like 8:15. I've actually originally created this chart because I had to modify the uptrend line because I had it. But I originally made this chart on the beginning of this month, and you guys can see I've been talking about this chart on my channel for a while. But look at that, man. Last time I modified this was the 15th, and the blocks perfectly aligned. It's like so exciting. It's so exciting. I hope you guys are riding the wave. Oh man, I'm so happy. This is a fantastic Sunday. We're getting blessed. We're getting blessed, guys. Thank you, Boogie Airsoft. You're awesome. Thank you for turning on the push notifications. Any thoughts on Bithumb for long term? I've never heard of that coin, 9.5. I've actually never heard of that. A lot of these coins people talk about in the chat box, I've actually never heard of. Thank you, Henry. Great information, dude. Thank you, man. I try to follow the coins that have long-term potential, fundamentals, the technology, the code, the software, technological advancements that gives it its value, and a good development team, and an open face to the community, so they're open to communicating. You know, that's Vertcoin has a great development team. I talk to them frequently. Very nice people, very smart people, MIT students, one of the hardest schools to get into, one of the best Ivy League schools. Very smart people, and Vertcoin is definitely going to be a coin that I'm going to hodl for long term. But yeah, get on the Vertcoin Slack, guys, and watch the conference. Watch my conference that I had with the Vertcoin lead developer. His name is James Lovejoy, brilliant kid. It's worth watching because he goes into. We don't even just talk about Vertcoin. We talk about what differentiates Vertcoin from Litecoin and Bitcoin, and we talk about why it has so much potential. It's like untapped potential, and it's undervalued simply because of its technological advancements that it hasn't really had a lot of recognition for. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping Vertcoin finds support right here and continues to find support right here. I don't think it's going to go below this, but you know, I'm hodling. I really don't care. You know, maybe I'll do a swing with Vertcoin if I look at the charts and I think it's going to go down further. But you know what? You know, I'm really not concerned about the price. You know, if it goes down to here, I'm happy. You know what? Because I threw this money. Number one, you don't invest money that you can't afford to lose, and number two, this coin, if it goes down, cool. The more that I'm gonna buy, because I think this coin just has a lot of potential. Gosh, the notifications are just pouring in on my Twitter. Yeah, this I'm like tooting my own horn. Right here. You want to hear facts? You want to hear accuracy? Watch this video. This is a video that I talked about with Charlie Lee. I literally called it out so precisely. It's like it's a little creepy. It's almost like I'm a sidekick or something, which I'm not. But you know, I told you guys that Charlie Lee was going to sell his Bitcoin Cash. And when he sold his Bitcoin Cash, we're going to see a new all-time high. If you go to 27 minutes, if you go to this live stream, literally, actually, we can do this right now. I'm going to go to 27 minutes so that you guys can hear it. I know that I'm tooting my own horn, but since we have people watching this live stream, I want you guys to hear what I say. The T. Platform Bcash is still relevant to talk about for now, but I guarantee you by 2018 we won't be talking about it anymore, as it will be deemed irrelevant and left behind. So cheers to that. I think as more people access their Bcash and manage to sell it, we will see continued and undetermined drops when it comes to timing. I believe this is important. I believe Charlie Lee holds a great portion of Bcash, and it would make great sense for him to dump all of it before Litecoin takes on a new all-time high. Bam!
Ladies and gentlemen, Litecoin is very, very close to taking this next all-time high. And we're going to get to that, but Charlie, of course, is going to wait till the very last minute. And if you guys have seen, he did tweet about the fact that he has not sold his Bcash yet, even though he has said it days before that he's planning on selling his Bcash. So Charlie, of course, is going to wait for the very last minute to dump all of his Bcash, to then dump it right into Litecoin. I think that Charlie is not going to buy more Bitcoin with his Bcash money that he does sell off. So at the moment, because the Bitcoin price has already started to take off into outer space, knowing that Litecoin is about to explode, any day now, he will dump it into Bcash and move into, he will dump his Bcash and move into Litecoin before the next big bull run. So guys, watch out for a significant dump. This is something you guys should watch out for. I'm obviously going to make live streams about this, but watch out for another significant dump in Bcash. I don't know how significant it's going to be yet, because I don't know how much Bcash Charlie Lee currently holds. And, he did say once he sells his Bcash, he's going to be putting it in Bitcoin and Litecoin. I think that more or less all that Bcash, money is going to be being put into Litecoin, in my personal opinion. So, and I believe shortly thereafter we will see the long-anticipated significant run for Litecoin. So watch out for when you see, Bcash take a larger dump. I think that Charlie Lee is going to dump it right before and put it into Litecoin right before we see these next big moves for Litecoin, long-anticipated moves. So this also just adds to the reason why I'm keeping a close eye on Bcash. So, follow the big guys and what they tweet about.
So, right there, guys. Right there. Let's go over to right here. Let's go over to Charlie Lee. You heard everything that was just said. That video was posted a month ago. And right here, I said, I was like, I don't know why I just keep tooting my own horn, but I don't really care because it's so accurate. But I'm like, I effing told you, OMG, right here, Charlie Lee, last night at 1:27 a.m. on the 27th, he said, I'm biased because I created Litecoin. That said, I sold all my Bitcoin Cash and bought Litecoin with it. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you guys? And I told you guys that was going to happen when Litecoin approached a new all-time high. Holy crap. That is freaking crazy how accurate that was. Freaking crazy. I'm gonna stop tooting my own horn, guys. I know I'm getting a little overbearing, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's like, holy crap, like it's so creepy. It's so creepy how freaking right I was. Oh my gosh. Crazy, man. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. And don't get turned off because of my videos being too long. Like I said, you can even see it on this video. I'm actually going to pull it up into another browser so that you guys can see. I really talk about everything. I know my live streams are really long. I understand that. I know that people get upset about that, but I'm really using my channel more so as a streaming platform rather than publishing videos, which I'll do both. But you can see to 45 minutes where this yellow line is, that's where the content ends. Right here at 45 minutes, that's where the content ends. So, it's an hour and 54 minutes. I know that, but the actual content ends at 45 minutes. And then after that, I'm just chatting in the chat box, looking at the charts a little bit, talking to you guys. And I also talk about a lot of information after the 45-minute mark, which I really want to say you wouldn't want to miss that stuff either. Because, there's some really good stuff that I talk about. Even close to the end of my videos, I talk about a lot of good stuff. But yeah, if you just don't have a lot of time on your hands, set aside 45 minutes for my big updates on my live streams. To watch 45 minutes of it or 30 minutes of it. You can see 27 minutes is when I made that call about Bitcoin Cash. So, that's just, just watch 45 minutes, watch the beginning of them, and then you don't have to watch the whole thing. So make sure to smash that like button. Nothing wrong with taking profits, but don't feel bad when you lose profits. The crypto game is a back and forth game, shaking out weak hands. Just keep stacking and buy the dips for the long term. Amen to that stacking. I agree 100%. Paul, what stupid move did you make, Paul? What did you say? You thought I was rapping? Why, Anirudh? Why do you keep saying to sell? So you can buy more? Unfortunately, it looks like the ship has sailed. So I'm hodling. I'm not going in with the swing right now. You guys can wait if it goes down a little bit. We can see there's a sell-off right here. But if we look over at, man, I love the Vert. I love the Vert. Oh, look at that. It's at 699. Crazy. But let's go look at Bittrex Litecoin. Man, this is getting to be a long stream. Long stream. A little bit of consolidation, retracement. I think it's going to kind of look like this. It's going to kind of look like this. Consolidation. And it's going to take another run. So you see this? See that? Look at that. Bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. And it's going to probably retrace a little bit here. And then it's going to grow more. I just really think, and people think it's going to finish a cup and handle. I really think it's going to slam through that when it does take on that run. I think that next week, hopefully next week, we'll see Korea just dump loads into Litecoin. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just got a brand new MacBook Pro. I know I told you guys in previous live streams that I got a brand new MacBook Pro. The worst thing happened. I closed my MacBook Pro on the charging cable by accident, and I guess I closed it too hard, and half of my screen on my computer right now is like a rainbow because of the Retina display. And I'm really upset because now I have to send my laptop out. I can barely see my screen. It's kind of sad. It's unfortunate. It's I just got this laptop less than a month ago, and now it's already. I have to spend. It's I spent I don't even know how much I spent. I spent quite a bit of money on this laptop. I think I spent $1,750 on this laptop, and it's gonna cost $600 to get Apple to repair the screen. Is that absurd or what? Am I losing my mind? Might as well buy a new laptop. And I don't know. This is just, it's unfortunate, but whatever. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. And I literally barely closed my screen. The charging cable was just right where the charging port was. It was sitting on the keyboard, and I closed my screen. This computer is ridiculously fragile. It's terrible. That's the thing with like, I think it's just with Apple, but most, yeah, like Apple products, they're making them so slim and lightweight, but there's no like real structure to keep it safe. And I broke my screen. It's terrible. So I have to like move my browser windows over because half of my screen on the left side is not working. It's kind of sad. And then I have the Charlie Lee interview, so I'm gonna be talking to him, seeing half his face. I'll make it work. I'll probably like use someone else's computer or something. I don't know. I have the MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar, the new one. You have the that is weak, bro. Wow, I love my MacBook Air. It's been so durable like a tank. You've dropped your MacBook Air. What the heck? Yeah, I can connect to an external display, but what really sucks? Okay, so you know the iPhone 7 Plus. Yeah, I have the iPhone 7 Plus, and it doesn't have an auxiliary cord, which is so inconvenient. And it only has the the Apple port to charge the phone. So with the new MacBook Pros, there's only one type of port, and then there's an auxiliary port. But there's only one type of port on both. There's no USB port. There's no Ethernet port. There's literally 4 ports. And what sucks is that I have to buy a external part to plug into this port, universal port, if you will, to use my USB devices or whatever. It's kind of terrible. But you know what? I think Apple got ahead of themselves by doing that. And I don't know. I didn't even know the laptop had that when I bought it. I literally thought it had a USB port and everything. I should have looked into it. But when I got it, I was like, wait. I was trying to back up my old MacBook and restore it onto my new MacBook, and I'm like, where's the USB port so that I can plug in my hard drive? And it's like literally not there. So yeah, I can use an external port for my computer, but the screen works enough until I send it back to get it repaired. But some people don't like Apple. I actually only use Apple products. Well, there's multiple reasons why I use Apple, but some people like Windows because of the video quality. I'll see you later, Paul. Thank you for tuning in, man. Your ex-girlfriend dropped your MacBook Pro and didn't talk to her for 2 days. Man, that sucks. I've never dropped my new MacBook Pro, and I think if I drop it, the whole thing, it's totaled. It's like a totaled car. But I hope I never drop it. I'm gonna get Apple Care on this MacBook Pro once I fix it. Am I on the OMG coin boat? I am not on the OMG coin boat. You guys know what I think about OMG in previous videos. I don't think OMG has anything superior to these other coins that are established, have the tech, and have the reputation and history. So I'm not on that boat. Plug it into a TV. Yeah, I could do that, but the screen's working well enough for me to use it for the next few days before I send it off. Lisk is having a nice dip. Buy the dips. I would buy the dips too on Lisk, but I'm not buying them. I think Lisk will still pump up because of the rebranding. So Charlie Lee interview is Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna have to cut this live stream short in a few minutes. Probably at an hour and 45 minutes. I'll cut it because I have to finish up my questions and topics to send over to Charlie Lee so that he can be well prepared as well. ETC to the moon. Is Ethereum Classic pumping right now? I told you guys what I thought about Ethereum Classic. Let's see if it's pumping. I actually thought Ethereum Classic was going to pump from the Korean dollar before Litecoin, but it looks like Litecoin's taking the stage. Let's check out ETC. I think you can't go wrong with getting into both of them for the Korean pump. But yeah, ETC is not really pumping that much. It's actually it's at $16 right now, which is incredible. Looks like the buying power is starting to grow. I think Ethereum Classic will pump when Korea does come across their time to pump it. But Litecoin, I think, is just getting started. And, you know, I think that we've seen quite a bit of pump for Litecoin. and I think there's still some room for growth. But after that, I think a lot of attention is going to go back, not go back, but go to Ethereum Classic. That's a crazy all-time high. $62.34. That's crazy. If you guys haven't watched this video, it's actually worth watching. This live stream that I put August 7th. I made this forecast. Litecoin actually already went to $67 a few days ago, but the candlestick ended below. It was kind of like a pump and dump, and now it already went up to $62.34, or $63, if you will. But yeah, this is worth checking out. It's creepy how accurate it was. Thank you, Peter. Peter says you were spot on with your prediction for August. Good work. Can't wait to hear your prediction for the rest of 2017. Thank you, man. I'm going to retweet your tweet. You guys are awesome. What's up, Javier? Nice to see you again. Series Pro, are you asking for my Ethereum Classic address? Series Pro? I want to hit 200 likes on this live stream before I end it. So you guys, if you guys could get this video to 200 likes, I'll be able to start finishing the topics and questions for Charlie Lee on a Monday. I'll post my Ethereum Classic address in the chat box, Series Pro. I'll just actually, I'll pull up hold on, I'll pull it up so that you can tip me. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get my Ethereum Classic address real quick. 199 likes. Oh yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Thank you for the likes. We hit 200. Oh, there we go. Hopefully someone doesn't unlike it to make it 199. Crazy. I think this is the first live stream I've actually hit 200 likes in like during the live. That's the first time ever. I'm gonna get my Ethereum Classic address for you, man. I have my other tip addresses in the description if you guys want to tip me. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Litecoin. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. What's better than having people think weekends are dips. Weekends are the sell-offs. And we're seeing that Litecoin is rising on a Saturday. That was a funny Reddit post that I saw. Funny. All right, I'm going to put this in real quick. You guys rock. Yeah, Charlie Lee will be live on my channel tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be tuning out very shortly once I finish this up real quick, because I want to finish. We reached 200 likes, and I got to finish my questions and topics document so I can email it over to Charlie Lee, the man with the plan, like I've said. Oh, yeah, look at Ethereum Classic. It's looking pretty solid, actually. I'm going to put my address in the my Ethereum Classic address so you guys can send me some Ethereum Classic. There we go. Here's my Ethereum Classic address for you, series. You want to send me some Ethereum Classic. I'm probably going to convert it to Litecoin, or maybe I'll just hodl it. I'll probably hodl my Ethereum Classic for the Korean pump that I've been talking about. It's getting exciting. But once again, guys, thank you so much for the support on my channel. Kevin says, "It's nice to see you, Kevin." Kevin says, "LTC BTC hasn't been this high in a while. Happy to see us moving up." Absolutely. My top 5 picks would be Vertcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin, NEO, and I have to think about the 5th one. I'm really kind of, I need some water. I've been talking for like 2 hours now and I need some water. But just tune in. I'm going to be posting a video on my long-term picks, my top 5 long-term picks. So just tune in for that. It'll come. It'll come. It'll happen. Someone just said Lisk. I want to say Lisk, but I think after the Lisk rebranding, I think actually, yeah, Lisk would probably be on my top 5 because of the fact that it's based off of JavaScript, a JavaScript protocol, which is like the only coin that has that. So Lisk is probably in my top 5, but I'll have to make a video on it because I don't want to say anything too soon, okay? So, all right, guys. Serious Pro, did you get my my address? I'm going to post it one more time before I end it, and I'm going to tune out. Make sure to smash that like button before you tune out, and then subscribe to my channel as well. You guys can get on my Twitter. My Twitter has been blowing up. Kind of crazy, actually. 1,300 followers in 3 weeks. I think that's a world record. Thank you, Lorenzo. This guy is on point. 2017 will be good with you. Thank you, man. You're awesome. Loving the support from you guys. Oh, he's replying to his compliment. Thank you, man. Let's look at this. I actually made a LTC BTC KRW. I made this last night. Look at that. It's already starting to go up. You can see with I should have I talked about this in my hedge fight video that I made last night on the patterns. Let me pull it up in a new tab, and then I'm gonna tune out. I know I keep saying I'm gonna tune out. I need to tune out. I'm getting tired. I need to finish my stuff with Charlie Lee's interview. But I'm gonna post this with Dash so you guys can see what I was talking about, and it happened literally overnight. So you guys can see the setup, the pattern setup, like this, boom, pump, pump, retracement. I think that's what we're seeing with Litecoin right now. Looky here. All right, so you see that pattern, the wave, retracement, the wave, retracement, growth. But we could be right here, actually, right here. This is where Litecoin could be right now. And then we can see that retracement right here. Actually, we could see that soon. Like right here, I think when it finishes this point right here at 115 Satoshis, then it'll retrace a little bit and getting ready for the Korean pump. But look at that, man. It really aligns perfectly. And then we can, let's load in the XRP KRW. Same exact thing. See that? Same exact thing. Got the wave. But look at that. That's not good with Ripple. It pumped up and then it dumped right back down. Look at that from where it started, which I really hope that doesn't happen with Litecoin, which I just don't think at all that would happen with Litecoin. No part of me thinks that. And it's a little freaky to think about, but I'm watching it closely. If something like that happens, I'll have to go in for a swing because that would be some scary stuff. But look at Litecoin. Look at that. The stars align perfectly. It's so funny. It's so funny. But I hope Litecoin doesn't do what Ripple did. I'm not a fan of Ripple. You guys know that. It's a centralized currency. And then you've got ETC, BTC, KRW with the Korean pair, our Korean exchange. Look at that. Stars are lining up perfectly. Look at that. ETC hasn't had the pump yet. So if you wanted to get out of Litecoin and you're happy with your profits, you can get into ETC before the Korean pump. I might have to do that. I might have to do a little bit of that. I'll just have to watch it closely. I'll probably tweet about it. But Korea hasn't pumped ETC, which is on Bithumb. So basically everything, guys. I'm glad I got to tune in, spend a couple hours with you. You guys are awesome. Look at that. Look at Litecoin. Right when I'm about to tune out, it's going back up. Litecoin's going back up. Woo! It's getting crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of XRP. Litecoin's heading back up, guys. It's a good day to be alive. Going back up on a Sunday. Look at that. People still have cell walls, and the cell walls are getting eaten like cupcakes. Welcome to the cupcake factory, guys. $62.91. Look at that. I hope it reaches like $65 to $67 by the end of the day. I would really like that. And then maybe some retracement until Monday, or maybe till Wednesday, and then Korea comes in and we see a percentage-based jump, which would just be incredible if we saw a $90 Litecoin by the end of next week. That would be just so cool. It really would. But hey, this chart has been the same since before the 15th. You can see before the 15th. I made this chart August 1st. I actually showed it in that video that I was talking about Charlie Lee selling his Bcash. Same chart, nothing different. Kind of cool. I need water really badly. What time does Korea start hitting the market? From looking at the pattern and the charts on all the other coins they pumped it at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They pumped it at 10 a.m. They pumped it at 5 p.m. They just come in like a thief in the night and just start pumping. So. All right, guys, I'm going to be heading out now. Thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to tip my channel, that would be great. Obviously, it's not necessary. And also, make sure to follow my Twitter account. It's at @CryptoHedge_. And also, guys, I'm going to retweet this real quick so that you guys can join the Slack, the Hedge Slack. I recently made a Hedge Slack that I'd love for you guys to get in on. My computer's actually on 3% battery right now, so if I apologize, but I'm going to retweet the Slack so that you guys can get the invite to join the Slack channel, the Crypto Hedge Slack. I just made it. We have like, I think 70 people on the Slack right here. Come join our Slack. So I'm going to retweet this. So if you guys want to go on my Twitter account, go ahead and follow the Slack. This is the invite. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. I'm not going to keep people out or whatever. I don't care. So yeah. All right, guys, take care. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for Charlie Lee's conference on my channel live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alrighty, guys. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Take care.